Yeah, Salakia, man. Fucking phone call. Had to put it on do not disturb. But anyway, like I was saying, meanwhile, all hell is breaking loose. All types of calamities is happening in the world via prophecies. This individual Sarnetta still is worrying about the grape doctrine, the grape situation. But going back to the topic of this video, the congregation of the dead, a lot of our people are going to be led to the slaughter via through these false prophets. And that's going to be on them because the Lord is having mercy upon them. And that's why, I pray to Yahweh Shem Yahweh shall forgive, all my sins, and I may be part of that election. Because one thing that I always notice about this truth, how our people, and this how you know this the people, here we're teaching that this is only for you. All the great riches, the great wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, the great history was about you. All right, you ain't from Africa. You wasn't a bunch of nobodies. You come from a royalty bloodline, all right, of a spiritual people that is joining to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, the Heavenly Father, through his only begotten Son. And our people still, to this day, man, say, nah, I ain't with that. Nah, if your God hates, that's not my God, you know. But meanwhile, these niggas got hatred in their hearts and in their spirits, man. All right. That's that hypocritical nation, man. Jacob, Yaiquab, full of shit, but it's still the Lord's people. But I'm about to play the video and I'm going to get a few more precepts go along with this video. And like I said, Bishop Nate is not off the hook neither. Okay.
I really got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I'm gonna ask you 2 of the 5. Talk to us about the mark of the beast according to the book of Revelation. What is it?
No, there's
Is
no way.
it physical or is it spiritual?
There's really no way to do that this fast.
Oh man.
Okay. I got some. Here's okay. That's we could do a little something here, right?
Right.
The main place people would point to there would be like Revelation 13.
Okay.
That's a key place, and since I do got to go, I don't have time to do the whole breakdown. But here's the simple version of the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is not anything physical in any meaningful way, and there's a couple reasons why I say that. And one key reason has to do with the parallel. Just like there's a mark that is said to be given upon those who are in alignment with the beast, there's also a mark said to be given those who are saved by grace. Meaning,
and that's how you know that the wicked should not understand the scriptures, because with that being said, and then like I say, man, that's why I have to always say the Wadi Haba Shem Yahweh Shai for having that spirit of discernment, man. Common sense. If you have, a group that a certain selective that's going to die and perish, and you have a certain selective that's going to, live, and so on and so forth, wouldn't it make sense that it has 2 different marks? And I'm pretty sure he's talking about Ezekiel 9. All right, so let's go to that right quick. To go into those definitions. Enough of me ranting, Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. All right, let's go into that word mark. And it's Thawab. All right. Or Thawab. Okay. And the Strong's is H8420. And it says desire, mark as a sign of exemption from judgment. All right. An exemption. Let's look up the word exemption. Giving a bunch of the act of exemption of the state of being exempt, one that is exempt, a source of amount of income exempt from taxation. Basically, the escape from judgment, via through the spirit, man. And that's what it basically goes into. Because it say, mark the ones that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. All right. And through the context of the scriptures, when you go to verse 5, verse 5 and 6, you're gonna see what's the other outcome of the situation. All right, because the one in verse 4 pertains unto salvation. That's that spiritual mark. All right, that we're gonna have, praying that we are of the elect. We're gonna have in the end times, man. Okay, the exemption of judgment and the seal of faith, man. Verse 5, and to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare. And smite means to kill or destroy, man. Let's look up the word smite. See, vocab is a deceiver, man. He's a deceiver working for Satan, man, through the spirit. And also, damn Bishop Nate. See? Said to strike, smite, hit, beat, slay, kill. Hey, it's just that simple, man. All right. And the Lord, as it say in Isaiah chapter 66, verse 16, the slain of the Lord shall be many, the slaughtering of the Lord shall be many. Thus saith the scriptures. And the great slaughtering is going to happen because, the deceived and the deceiver are his. The Lord put a spirit upon these individuals to lie and deceive majority of his people, because these are the same ancient spirits that never believe on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So the Lord has brought them into a strong delusion. That's why it's important to know reincarnation, which vocab alone do not believe in. And that's the thing. And that's how you know that our people just fucking lost. Because meanwhile, this nigga, he so-called, quote unquote, believe in the Bible, read the Bible, quote the Bible, so on and so forth, but don't believe everything in it. How dumb are you? And you got a lot of our people that believe in that. One individual, my brother. All right. My quote unquote half brother, because we have two different fathers. OK, so with that being said, he was saying, like, some of the stuff in the Bible was true, but some of them are fables, but that's basically a clear indicator that he falls under the unbelief. All right. And like I said, you never know when all hell breaks loose. Might come to his senses, but the MOTB is right around the corner. And meanwhile, Vocab Malone got visited by that question prior 3 days ago by Sarnetta dealing with the MOTB. And that's going to come to pass, man. All right. So I'm going to continue on the video.
The Christians are described as having a mark as well. Now, when I bring this up to people who believe that the mark of the beast is literal, they think it's not a good parallel. But the fact is, both these marks are described in Revelation. But the mark that Christians have is not literal. It's simply a way to say that it is clear who they are assigned with, what side they're on, basically. So the mark of the beast is essentially saying that these are the people who align with the satanic system,
which goes into worship. They bow down to basically the government, man. They did not have no trust in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Let's go back to Ezekiel 9:5. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. Let's get the NLT. All right, verse 6. Kill them all, old and young, girls and women. Whoo, the Lord ain't fucking around, man. And little children. Do not touch anyone with the mark. Begin right here at the temple. So they began by killing the 70 leaders. All right. And that's basically starting off with the ancient men. Okay. But the Lord is not going to have no pity on smiting his people, man. Let me read verse 6 again. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house. All right, the false leaders. All right, the elders. All right, old men. All right, so on and so forth. It starts off with the men. Then it trickles down, man. So the Lord has vendetta towards the 2/3 of his own people. Okay, so let's go into this word mark. Because vocab, he's mentioned something about both of it is in Revelation. Well, it's a few times it's mentioned in Revelation. All right, so Revelation 13-16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. Matter of fact, let's go into it, because we're going to go into this word mark, man. Got to get the NLT. For vocab alone, lying ass. Revelation 13-16, he required everyone, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to be given a mark on the right hand or in the forehead, or just receiving the mark in general. And no one could buy or sell anything without that mark, which was either the name of the beast or the number representing his name. Going to that word mark. And it's charagma. All right, charagma in the Greek. A stamp or imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. All right, the ones basically that follow after the system of Babylon the Great. All right, because this is how Yahweh Shem Yahushua set it up via through the end times, man. This is how the Lord set everything up to basically be the end thereof, because majority of the people are going to trust and rely on the government and receiving that mark to sustain their original natural way of so-called quote unquote living. All right. If not, you're going to be an outcast to society, which means it's going to be famines. All right. A lot of people are going to be, facing starvation, cannibalism. All right. And that goes back to Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10, man, which I'm going to get, Lord will. All right, because that is the great day of testing that Yahweh Shem Yahushua for the true followers and then the non-believers. And the non-believers are going to take that MOTB, which both of these individuals, especially vocab punk ass, he might be in a bunker, somewhere. Because this nigga know what he's doing as well. But at the same time, he is a deceiver, man, which is deceiving, okay, majority of our people. And he's also being deceived because in his mind, he's thinking he's right. All right. In his feeble mind, man, his weak mind. And that other fella he be having on his little podcast, I think, Dr. Brown, hey, we can't wait to have, those motherfuckers in chains, man. Excuse my French. Because there's going to be a great rude awakening once they find out that they were wrong the entire time. And they are wrong. I can say that with confidence through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They are wrong because, number one, they are heathens. All right. First of all, number one, they're non-believers. They don't truly believe in the Bible. Let me just start off with that. OK. Second of all, they are heathens. All right. From my personal perspective, because, we don't got no spiritual powers to determine, these individuals might be Israelites or not, but they're going against Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So you are an enemy. Okay, and the Lord is going to pay you back for your wickedness, man. And this is the page right here, and I'm gonna go to the elder in Transit 3, because he was doing videos, of course, as always. This is, our leader, man. All right, via through the Spirit and power Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and he did a video 3 days ago. All right, and vocab, he definitely checks out the video, so on and so forth. All right, and you can, watch and subscribe to the elders, to see what's really going on, man. Okay, but now, let me see, getting on Bishop Nate. All right, basically going into a week. Basically, the elder apostle was getting on him, but now Nate is waxing worse and worse via the scriptures. Okay. Evil men. Because now getting on Bishop Nate, hey, he's supposed to know better. All right. So that's why at the end of the day, at least he repent, and he got a lot of repenting to do. Okay. Which we don't see it happening. He's going to be beaten with many stripes. Second Timothy 3:13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. And that's, former Great Millstone fallouts, false prophets, Bishop Nate. All right. IUSPK. All right. IUIC, GOCC. Okay. Sons of Thunder, HOI. All right. HOD, HODC. All right. All these other false Hebrew Israelite camps that's not, pushing the vibration of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and righteousness and truth and sincerity. Those are the individuals, hey, they're going to be beaten with many stripes, man. And they are waxing worse and worse as the end times draw nigh and more nigh. All right. The closer we get unto salvation, the more evil and bug out, individuals are going to become. Get Jeremiah 23. Jeremiah 23:3. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pastor, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Allahayim power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all the countries whither I have driven them, and will bring them again to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase via through this truth, via through the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's why via through Great Millstone, you have Israelite camps that's all around the earth, that's global, that follow after the doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Verse 4. And I will set up shepherds over them which shall feed them, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed, neither shall they be lacking, saith the Lord Yahweh. Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 15. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. And that's what the men of Great Millstone has been doing throughout the years, man. Day in and day out, instant, in season and out of season, during the hot muggy weathers and the cold, terrible weathers, man. Rain, sleet, snow. Our elders and apostles showed that great example, and they're ultimately following after the ways of the men of the Lord of the scriptures, man. All right. Because they fear Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah to do the videos and exalt, the elect. Because that's what it's only about, the elect, man. Nobody else. And everybody cannot enter into this holy sanctuary. That's why we have to always remain humble and grateful, always, always, always in this truth, man. Me, myself, man. All right. No matter what. I'm gonna got one more precept and I'm gonna close out. It's Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. Salakia, let me get it over here. This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. Because you have obeyed my command to preserve, I will protect you from the great time of testing that will come upon the whole earth, the whole world, to test those who belong to this world. All right. And the ones that belong to this world is going to ultimately fail the test, man. They're going to cleave unto, that MOTB. All right. And since vocab want to lie and say that that's not the mark. So when this thing come to pass, and lo, it will come. And for his congregation or any individual that follow after him and take that mark, this is the final judgment upon you. Revelation 14:9. Then a third angel followed them, shouting, anyone who worships the beast and his statue, or who accepts his mark on the forehead or on the right hand, must drink the wine of the Most High God's wrath, Yahweh, anger, or his anger, Salakia. It has been poured full strength into the Most High Yahweh's cup of wrath, and they will be tormented with fire and burning sulfur in the presence of the holy angels and the Lamb. Hey, it can't get no sweeter than that, man. So to the individuals that want to follow after Haman Malone, hey, man, you already know this is your fate. Doom for worshipers of the beast. All right. Since this individual want to say otherwise. So with that, I'm going to close out by saying, Kahalayam La, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach us this truth through the spirit and power. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Peace, love, and blessing to the elect, the remnant, the 144,000, and the 1/3 that's going to be saved, man. All right. Till next time, I say shalom, shalom.